Now, under normal circumstances, I don't even know if I would mention a video like this. U.S. launches criminal probe into JPMorgan for gold price manipulation. Oh, of course, yeah. We didn't find anything. We've been looking for all these years. CFTC, we didn't find anything. Oh, they just got nailed. For what? Rigging silver? Yeah. Oh, they got nailed again. For what? Rigging gold? Yeah. But you guys did a massive investigation. Took you 2 or 3 years. You concluded, nope, nothing wrong. And then after the fact, oh yeah, there was plenty wrong. Whatever happened? Who got really in trouble? Oh, a couple no-name jabroni traders used to work for HSBC. One used to work for JPMorgan. They've been fined, and they can't trade for 2 years. But then something interesting happened. The CFTC recently, 3-2 vote. Again, the two no votes were the effing Democratic guys. The 3 yeses were the Republicans in the CFTC about, maybe we really should look at position limits on these commodities. We shouldn't allow these speculators who are pretty much running the show set the prices of everything, including gold and silver. We should look at that again. Okay, great. And then we had language a little while back. Remember this one? RICO Act violations, manipulating the market. Whoa, that's some strong words. Coming from the watchdog agencies? Hey. Is this just a show, or is it because Donald Trump's in charge, got the right people? Some stuff going to finally happen? So for that reason, those 2 reasons, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this video. Zero Hedge. U.S. launches criminal probe into JPMorgan for gold price manipulation. There was a time when the merest mention of gold manipulation in reputable, if you will, more like reputable media was enough to have one branded a perpetual conspiracy theorist with a tinfoil farm out back and immediately banned from social media. That was roughly coincident with the time when LIBOR, Forex, mortgage, and bond market manipulation was also considered unthinkable, when high-frequency traders were believed to provide liquidity, or when the stock market was said to not be manipulated by the Fed. And when the ever-confused media, always eager to take the complicated financial concepts at their face value, set by a self-serving establishment, never dared to question anything. And I remember back years ago, what was his name? Andrew Maguire was in a big hearing. It was live. And when he went to speak, he's like, okay, you got 2 minutes. Tell him the manipulation. Say what you're going to say. The plug was pulled on his audio. Live across the world, I was watching it. They pulled his plug. No audio can get out. We cannot have anyone hearing this. As soon as he was done talking, oh, it's back. It came back. Effing criminals. So, anyways, in November 2018, a former JPMorgan precious metals trader admitted he engaged in a 6-year spoofing scheme that defrauded investors of gold, or not of, but in gold, platinum, and palladium futures contracts. John Edmonds, the 36-year-old man of Brooklyn, New York, pled guilty under seal. Under seal. Oh, you guys can't hear about this. On October 9th, in the District of Connecticut, to commodities fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, commodities price manipulation, and spoofing. As Justice notes in a statement, quote, from approximately 2009, oh, this would have been right when the CFTC was doing their investigation too, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. Or at least when it was brought up. That's definitely the time frame of concern. Through 2015, John Edmonds engaged in a sophisticated scheme to manipulate the market for precious metals futures contracts for his own gain by placing orders that were never intended to be executed, said Assistant Attorney General Ben Skowski. The criminal division is committed to prosecuting those who undermine the investing public's trust in the integrity of our commodities markets through spoofing or any other illegal conduct. Yeah, you want to keep the market real? Stop allowing people to trade this paper crap. You want to play gold? You're going to go put a contract in right now, and we're going to deliver the gold to your choice of location of your choice. And no, we don't do leverage. Only have to play with 10% of the money, put up 10%, and I can play with 100%. No. Not anymore. Get rid of that too. You want the gold. Again, you're a speculator. Buy the gold. And when you're ready to unload it, place an order to sell it. And then you can deliver it to where it needs to go. No, 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 no. We got to have paper that's backed by absolutely nothing, except it says it's in the warehouse somewhere. And that one piece of paper, along with a whole bunch of other pieces of paper, have that one single thing of gold, or 5,000 ounces, if you will, contract, with silver's 5,000 ounces, contract sitting there saying, oh yeah, we have proof it's in a warehouse. Okay, but all of these contracts are claiming the same silver. Not really, because no one's ever going to demand delivery. So at any time, if someone does demand delivery, we can make it happen. But since nobody ever does, no one knows better, no one cares, it's fine. Right? That's how they play. Which is illegal. So that was followed a year later by the DOJ charging the entire precious metals trading desk at JPMorgan of being deeply involved in what prosecutors described as a massive, multi-year scheme to manipulate the market for precious metals futures contracts and defraud market participants. The DOJ charged Michael Nowak, a JPMorgan veteran and former head of its precious metals trading desk, and Greg Smith, another trader on JPMorgan's metals desk, in the probe. Note, Blythe Masters was somehow omitted. Based on the fact that it was conduct that was widespread on the desk, it was engaged in thousands of episodes over an 8-year period, that it is precisely the kind of conduct that the RICO statute is meant to punish, Assistant Attorney General Brian Benkowski told reporters. Here's where it gets extra interesting. According to Bloomberg, the unusually aggressive language embraced by prosecutors reminds legal experts of indictments utilizing the RICO Act, a law allowing prosecutors to take down criminal enterprises, not just a few traders, the entire enterprise, such as the mafia, by charging all members of the organization for any crimes committed by an individual on behalf of the organization. Prosecutors charged the head of JPMorgan's global metals trading operation and 2 other traders with conspiracy to conduct the affairs of an enterprise involved in interstate or foreign commerce through a pattern of racketeering activity, language that is typically used to describe a RICO charge. And now, 5 months later, Bloomberg reports that things have escalated even further. According to 2 people familiar with the matter, Bloomberg reports that U.S. authorities that accuse 6 JPMorgan Chase & Co. employees of rigging precious metals futures are building a criminal case against the bank itself. So more than 11 years after the farce began, this previously unreported investigation of the global bank's parent company, part of a wide-ranging federal clampdown on market manipulation, raises the prospect of criminal charges and significant fines against America's largest bank. Additionally, Bloomberg notes that, according to a third person familiar with the matter, authorities are conducting a similar racketeering investigation of a second financial firm involving spoofing. And all of this is occurring as more and more investors realize the value of gold as a hedge against the idiocy of politicians and policymakers. In other words, just as manipulating precious metals prices lower would be at its most use to the banking elites. Conspiracy theory becomes conspiracy fact, and we wonder whether any of this would be public had Twitter's newly minted censor anything we don't like policies been in place. Would we even be able to know about this right now? Because that's what they're doing. And I just did a video about YouTube. Well, we don't want any political fake video stuff. If you manipulate any videos that could sway someone's thinking on election or voting, YouTube, we'll have to take the video down. Well, who decides if that's what's happened? YouTube, of course. Who do you think is going to step in a judge? No, it's our company. We make the rules, we break the rules, but you can't break the rules. We put fake news in front of your face. CNN and everybody else, we make sure those are the top search results when you're searching for highly important things in YouTube. The entertainment crap, no problem. Matter of fact, I just saw another example. I like giving examples. This is fun. As I showed you, 2020 voter fraud I think that's what I searched for last time. Yep, DW News, MSNBC, ABC News, CNN. Okay, yeah, top choices. How about Tesla drag race? You know, the car Tesla. Is CNN going to come up? Nope. There's the Tesla Racing channel. Car Wow, Throttle House, Tesla Racing channel again, Tesla Racing channel again. Future Lab, again, Cybertruck, 1320 video. It's a quarter-mile reference. Okay, go to Tesla. I remember that one. What else? Puppies. Oh, puppies crying. Okay, well, thanks for the suggestion. Cotton Candy. These are YouTube channels. Mashup Zone. History of words. IB Pet. Cotton Candy again. Well, Cotton Candy's doing well. Cute Babies and Pets TV. Where is CNN and watching? Surely they've done a story or two about puppies, right? Sure. How come they're not showing? They're not at the top of the charts? Because it's meaningless entertainment. Focus on the bullcrap. Our algorithms work fine. They work exactly what you're searching for. Get on a hot topic where our criminal enterprise is at stake, and we need voters to vote Democrat to the damn deep state. They're waking up too fast because of these people whose videos used to be up top. We moved them out of the way. CNN's there now. And it still doesn't matter. They've already lost. We've already won. And they just don't know it yet. So, back on the precious metal thing. I hope something really nice comes of this. And in the process, do we see Cliff High's $600 an ounce silver coming at some point in the near future? It could still be years away, by the way. I got my precious metals. Do you have yours? Take care.